First, create a bot stack by clicking this button. Give a name to your bot stack. After you have created the bot stack, you will be taken to the Canvas Designer. This is where you build your AI assistant. There will be a start node present in all bot stacks by default. Let's add the LLM node and connect the start node to the LLM node. I added the LLM node to use the OpenAI's GPT models. The LLM node have few options such as model, knowledge base, system prompt, user prompt, and much more. We will configure the LLM node later on this video. The conversation starts from the start node, then comes to the LLM node. We have to add Response AI node and connect the LLM node to the Response AI node. The Response AI node collects the data from LLM node and sends it to the chat. Now I will add the Listen node and connect the Response AI node to Listen node. Then I will connect the Listen node to LLM node. The Listen node will take the user input and sends it to the LLM node. This will create a never-ending loop, so the user can keep talking to the assistant as long as the user wants. I will select the model as GPT-4 and give a simple system prompt. System prompt is basically giving instruction to the assistant to how to respond to the user messages. On user prompt, we have to give the user message here. When user starts a conversation with assistant, the input message comes from start node. So here, I will mention the start node. While mentioning the node, you have to enter the identifier of the node inside the curly braces. The conversation flow starts from start node, then comes to LLM node, then Response AI node sends the message from LLM node to user on chat. Then Listen node captures the user input and sends it to LLM node. Since Listen node sends the user input message to LLM node, we have to mention the Listen node on the user prompt. Now let's test the assistant on Sandbox. I will ask some basic questions to the assistant to see how it answers my questions. When I asked who founded it, the assistant don't know what I am referring to. Because the assistant don't know the chat history. So I will add the read node and connect it to the LLM node. On read node, I will select the chat history variable because all the chat history will be stored on this variable. On the system prompt, we have to mention the read node, which has the chat history variable. If we don't mention the read node here, then the LLM node can't access the chat history. Now our assistant have access to the chat history, so let's test it on the Sandbox like we did before. See, the assistant answers my question perfectly because the assistant know the context of the conversation. Now I will show you to add your own data to the assistant. On the LLM node, check this option Use Knowledge Base. You can add URL, text and files as knowledge source. I will add the BotStacks website as knowledge source. Let's test the assistant in Sandbox to see if it uses the answer from the knowledge base. See, it answers the question accurately by using the knowledge base. Now I will show you how you can add this assistant to your website. First, you have to publish the bot by clicking this button. Now click this web widget icon to open the web widget setup page. Here you can see the preview of your assistant, and from here you can customize it. Once you are done with customizing the assistant, you have to copy this JavaScript code and paste it on your website body tag. This is the body closing tag of my website, and I will paste the code above the closing tag. Now I will open my website, and at the bottom right corner, you can see the AI assistant we just built. If you have any questions, then feel free to comment them below this video, and I will help you out.